Welcome to the final review of Season 2 of The Pizza Show. Let's go. In this episode, we'll be reviewing all pizzas from last season and this season. Let's get started. 45. DiGiorno. Without a doubt, DiGiorno is simply one of the worst pizzas I've ever tried. Out of all the terrible aspects of it, the worst part has to be the cheese. The texture is exactly like plastic. 44. Similar to DiGiorno, there's absolutely no reason to try this pizza. It's atrocious. Frozen sauce, frozen cheese, all for $4. A waste of money. 43. To be honest, I never really have high expectations for $1 slices, but this one was horrendous. There was absolutely no sauce, the bread was undercooked, and overall this is a pizza not worth tasting. 42. Frankly, this pizza isn't that horrible, but the cheese brings the quality of the pizza down 10 levels. To be fair, this shop does not specialize in pizza, but they sell it and they have to be held accountable. 41. For $3.50, this pizza should be probably the last on this list. The quality of the bread is similar to a dollar slice. The only thing keeping the slice at 41 is the cheese to sauce ratio. 40. Another pizza that isn't worth it. For $3.50, this pizza should consist of more than bread and cheese. I'm not gonna lie, this pizza doesn't taste bad, it's the lack of sauce that brought it down. 39. In the final review of Season 1, I placed Bagel Bites very low on the list just because it's a frozen pizza, but after retasting it, I realized that its taste makes up for its quality. 38. I can't really decide whether this pizza is leaning towards being considered decent or bad. Overall, I think it's leaning towards decent. 37. Solid pizza for the price. Honestly, I think this is the best quality $1 slice in the city. 36. Arguably one of the most iconic pizza shops in NYC, I personally think it's at the same level as 99-cent pizza. 35. The idea of pizza in a cone is pretty cool, but honestly thinking outside the box screwed up the quality of this pizza. 34. $1.25 is a bargain for such a good tasting slice. There's just something so warm about having a Costco slice after a long day of shopping. The quality though, not so much. 33. California Pizza Kitchen, probably one of the best quality fast food pizza chains. Their bread is delightful with some flour on the crust making it feel homemade. The cheese and sauce though isn't the greatest. 32. Domino's is a great pizza. There's always something about Domino's. Even though the quality isn't the best, you always have that thought, should I order Domino's tonight? 31. Another fast food pizza chain. Decent pizza, that's all. 30. House of Pizza is a quality slice, but to be honest, it's not a memorable pizza. All I remember is that the cheese to sauce ratio is solid and that the crust was crispy. Pretty decent aspects in all honesty. 29. Rose and Joe's is pretty gourmet, but it's more of a pastry than a pizza. There's no oil on the slice, but the bread is buttery. The cheese is pretty good and the sauce has a bold tomatoey taste. A little piece of basil on top to show this shop's class. 28. Hold it on the cheese. Justino's pizza is full of cheese. It completely ruins the cheese to sauce ratio, but I don't mind it. It's Justino's specialty and it's unique, but I would say Justino's is a mid pizza. 27. Honestly, out of all three Detroit style pizzas reviewed on this show, I think this is my least favorite. The quality is below average, but the taste is decent. Can't say I would buy it again though. 26. I like Ace's Pizza, but for $7, it's not worth it. I would never pay $7 for just one piece of pizza. The price really brings Ace's down. 25. Good pizza, but the crust is mid. There is nothing really good regarding the bread, especially without a speck of flour. It's not fluffy, it's pretty flat. 24. Same problem as Famous Amadeus, there is not enough flour to have the crust rise. It's too flat and not fluffy enough, but the cheese to sauce ratio is decent. 23. My favorite Detroit pizza out of the three. There's one thing that gives this the upper hand, and that's the sauce. I love the amount of sauce they put on the pizza and the garlic on top. 22. Now closed, I have tons of respect for this place. Their pizza is good, but one thing I would suggest is to lighten up on the cheese, but that's my own preference. I know many people who love that amount of cheese. 21. The sauce is magnificent. I think this is a top quality pizza. The crust sort of brought this pizza down a few rankings though. Same issue like Upside and Famous Amadeus, too flat. 20. Lucky Pizza is certainly the definition of an NYC slice. All your expectations are met with this slice. Cheese to sauce ratio is good, crust is pretty crisp, Lucky Pizza is average. 19. Neil's Pizza's tomato sauce is pretty good. The clumps of tomato in the sauce is probably what makes the pizza so good. It gives a delicious and organic taste. 18. I like Slice. To be honest, Lucky and Slice is very similar, but Slice has the upper hand on ingredients. 17. Two Cousins is top. Family owned and well taken care of. Every time I order in, I'm satisfied. 16. An iconic NYC staple. Sauce is what they specialize in. Everything is decent at Famous Famiglia. 15. Hot Z Pizza is good. The sauce, like many pizza shops, is divine. So tomatoey, so fresh. Their customer service though, not so much. 14. This place is awesome. Their pizza is pretty solid as well. Perfect sauce to cheese ratio and their sauce is top. Sadly, they're closed now. 13. Sacco's pizza dough is terrific. In the middle of the slice, they do lack sauce. But that's okay. Overall, I think Sacco's is great. 12. Vidali's is very cheesy and has a generous amount of sauce. I find Vidali's to be pretty unique and memorable pizza. It's different from any other pizza I've tried. 11. Little Italy's take on an NYC style slice is different from anything I've ever seen before. Breadcrumbs on the crust is such a good innovation, makes the slice much more crispy. It has the right amount of chew and crisp. The sauce is super fresh too. 10. This is not your typical American pizza. It's a Turkish-German pizza. Instead of tomato sauce, there's white yogurt sauce, cheese, doner kebab on top. It's extremely different from an average American pizza. 9. Amore is just one of those pizzas where you can't go wrong. There's nothing wrong with the pizza. It's a home slice. 8. Just like Amore, Reggie's is one of those pizzas. I don't have anything else to say. 7. After I retasted this pizza, I don't think it deserves first place. I think it's too thick of a slice and the cheese and sauce don't really complement each other. I don't know what happened to Samaria. Don't get me wrong though, it's still quality. 6. Good pizza, good sauce, good cheese, good dough. Life's good. 5. Once again, I think Joe's is the most overrated pizza ever. It's an extremely good pizza, but for $4.50 and all those unnecessary claims of best pizza in NYC, it's overrated. 4. I would never think that Bravo Kosher Pizza would be 4th place out of 45, but they did everything right. Crispy crust, fresh sauce, and good cheese to sauce ratio. 3. Pop's is my favorite pizza shop. Their pizza is my everyday pizza. For only $3, the quality of the slice and size in Manhattan is unreal. 2. Bellucci's Pizza is a combination between an Italian style and NYC style pizza. The cheese to sauce ratio may not be the best, but the quality of the sauce and cheese makes up for it. The char on the bottom of the slice is absolutely perfect. The champion of the pizza show is Sal and Carmine's. As I said in the review, this is hands down the best pizza I've ever tried. This pizza is almost flawless, and no matter how much I try to describe the slice, you're just gonna have to try it for yourself. Thanks for watching the final review of the pizza show. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share for season 3.